Hello everyone, it's Tom the taxi driver, and in this video I'm going to be talking about whether it's best to do the knowledge in a car or on a moped motorbike. There is no right or wrong vehicle for when you do the knowledge. So the car will have its advantages and a motorbike will have its own advantages as well. I used both. I lived quite far away from London when I done the knowledge, so my overall commute was probably about an hour and 15 minutes before I'm actually sort of in the zone, or maybe probably about an hour till I'm on the edge of London, an hour and 15, an hour and 20 until I'm sort of, say, Liverpool Street area. And yeah, so I would use the motorbike in the summer times, and also if I was getting out, say, after work, when London could still be a bit busy, you could filter through traffic, that sort of thing. The bike was actually a motorbike, so it wasn't a moped. Some people say you got to have like a Honda Vision or one of these other mopeds. So long as you can get into London. Something else to be considerable of is the new ultra low emission zone. Make sure that it's compliant with that. I'm not too sure if I think the bike I had would have been, but at the time I didn't have to worry about it. So that's one other thing to look into. But yeah, it was a 600cc motorbike, because for me, one of the most important parts of it was actually getting into London. I had to drive down the M11 motorway to get into London, so a moped wouldn't have cut it there. Obviously it's gears, and people will say, oh, how can you get around London using gears, and 4 hours, that must wear you out. It's whatever vessel or vehicle gets you through the knowledge. It's just a tool. It's not going to impair you. It's not going to make your knowledge any better. And that's why I arguably say that the best vehicle to do the knowledge on or in is the one that gets you out there and does the knowledge. It could be your own 2 feet. Get out and walk the knowledge. If I lived in, well, I do now, but if at the time of doing the knowledge, if I lived in London, I'd get on the push bike and do some of the runs. You see so much stuff when you are out on push bike, going a bit slower and slower speed. Same goes for a car. When you do the knowledge in a car, you often, you have to sit at traffic lights a lot more. Because of course on a bike you get to filter up to most lights, so generally you are just hopping or leapfrogging between lights. So unless you go to the points that you're designated to see, you do go through them. On a car though, you get a lot more chance to sort of look around, spot it, what's my left turn, what's my right turn. So that's a really good benefit to do in the car. The other great thing I loved when I had my car, and again, it wasn't like some people say, oh, I need to have a smart car, or I need something electric or something. Admitted, it wouldn't be in the ultra low emission zones now, it wouldn't be accepted. But I had a Ford Focus. It was a 1.8 Ford Focus, again, a manual. I did look at the idea of getting a smart car, but the cost of the smart car and then the likely fuel savings it would give, it wasn't really worth it. It didn't really pay off, so I might as well just stuck to the car that I've already got. The great thing about a car is that in those cold winter mornings, I'd get up at 3 in the morning to get down into London. I'd be in the city and everywhere around about 4 in the morning. Absolutely blissful. The best thing about it is that you could just get up early, get the coffee on the go, bring your hot mug. I'd have a clipboard with all my notes and everything on it. You can get your books or whatever else you may need. You get the radio, heaters. You'd be so early at those points in the morning that you'd turn up to McDonald's before the McDonald's breakfast had even started. But that's a different side note. Yeah, the best vehicle is the one that gets you through the knowledge. And it was great. I loved having that variety, being able to switch and flip between the two, because I know that if I'd have done it just on motorbike, there would have been times where I'd have gone, you know what, it's too cold, I'm not going out on the bike. Or same with the car, it's like, I'm not going out the car because if I go into London now, there's going to be far too much traffic, or I'm going to be in the congestion zone. I can't do it. On my bike, for instance, I didn't even have a knowledge board. You don't need a knowledge board. It's ideal to have some kind of map there, but I didn't have it in front of me as I was going around. What I did was I had a tank bag, and I could just about stuff my Blue Book runs, my pointing sheet in there, just a tank bag, and every now and again I'd pull it out, just jot it down with a piece of pen, put it back in. So I didn't even have a map up in front of me, because you get obviously knowledge boys with all the map directly in front of them. Didn't have any of that because you're memorising the roads and then you go back to your map and then put it in. So don't use it as a disadvantage. Don't think, oh, because I haven't got a map or because I haven't got a board or because I'm having to change gears. It's not. It's most important just to get out there. Whether you, I don't know, park at Stratford Shopping Centre for the day, get the tube in and then hire a Boris bike to do a few of your runs. It's still getting you out there to go and physically do those runs. And then, of course, the other big one is when it comes to doing the suburbs. Now, the suburbs, you shouldn't really have to think about it because it's right at the end of the knowledge, but you'll still need some sort of vehicle to do that. So my car was the best one for that. I'd get out in the evenings, go do the suburb runs. There was some 3,000 miles. Obviously, I have a bit of a commute to get into London as well, but 3,000 miles to get me through those suburb runs. So you want something good and reliable. So that's my opinion on what is the best knowledge vehicle. The best knowledge vehicle is the one that gets you out there, be it your own 2 feet, push bike, motorbike. I'd even say helicopter, but it's no good because you ain't going to see what's on the street. Thank you all very much for watching. Please do like, comment, or even better, if you subscribe, that'd be great. Thank you all again, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.